and to just give you that kind of, relieve some of the discomfort. You understand, guys? So I decided that, all right then. Hello, 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 Natalie's Inspiration fam. Oh my God, I miss you all. How are you all doing? Guys, welcome back to another live video with your girl, Natalie. Guys, if you're new to the family, welcome to Natalie's Inspiration family. And if you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead, hit that subscription button and hit that bell. So whenever I post new content, you will be notified. Do remember to like the video, guys, share it out, tell a friend to tell a friend, of course. Guys, I am back. Yes, guys, I went on a little mini vacation, and guys, it was the blast. I had fun. I visit places that I've never, gone before, and I also revisit places that I've already, visited before. Lord Jesus, me eat, sir. Oh God, guys, me eat. When me tell you, say, me eat up the things them. So now I am back home in America, guys, and I'm trying to do the diet journey. You understand what I just said? The diet journey, because I gained some weight, guys. Yes, man, me put on a few pounds because me go on bad. Yeah, guys, me go on bad. Me eat up the things them at Jamaica. Me go on bad, guys. So I am going to be doing a weight loss journey, guys. So guys, do remember on this channel, it is inspiration on all level. All right, we talk about the things them and we talk up the things them. So I am happy to be back, and I think this is my first live video. Yeah, and this is my first video that I am doing, of course, back home in America since I get back. So guys, I want you all to know how much I appreciate you. I want to big up my team, Happy Family. I appreciate all my new subscribers. All right, guys, just continue to do the right. Thank you for supporting this channel. And trust me, there's so much in store for you guys. Thank you. And I love you all. I love the whole of you. Love all of my supporters. My genuine, true-hearted supporters. Big up on a clean self. One love. Big up. Guys, in today's video, I am going to be talking about something that a lot of us as women are, we don't want to talk about it. And not just that we don't want to talk about it, we don't want to take care of it. We see it as such a struggle, to really take care of it. You understand what I'm saying? It's concerning our health. It's a woman health topic, and it's a woman health issue. And what I'm going to be talking about today, guys, is fibroids. Somebody say fibroids in the comment section. Yes, we're going to talk about fibroids today, because a lot of us as women, we suffer from fibroids. Some of us have it and don't even know, but it is a common issue among women. And so I am a victim of fibroids. So today I'm going to be sharing my story with you regarding fibroids. So guys, get your cup of coffee if you need to, or a cup of tea, or if you need a glass of champagne, grab it. And let's get into the video. So guys, let's get into the video. I am shooting from outside today because it's very nice and warm out here. Yes guys, the weather is so inviting. So I am shooting from outside today. Yes. So guys, I am gonna be sharing with you about my journey regarding fibroids, and when I found out that I have been suffering from fibroids. Alright guys, I want to start by just letting you know what fibroids is, because sometimes as women we do have fibroids and we think, you know what I'm saying, it is normal for us to have our menstruation 2-3 weeks, and sometimes something is really going on and we don't know. All right, so fibroids is very common among women, very common among women. It can be concerning. For me, it was very concerning, and also a very lonely experience, of course, because you were alone going through it. I felt as if, oh my God, why me? Why do I have to go through this? But I want to tell you guys that nearly 80% of women will develop it in sometimes in their childbearing process. And I think personally for me, I have developed fibroids in my childbearing process. I have 2 children, and I remember years ago, I don't remember the exact duration, but I was back home in Jamaica, and guys, I remember I went to the doctor, to the gyno, and when I went, they wanted to do a whole vaginal screening. And I remember when they did that, it was a woman, gyno, and she was kind of like creating excitement, and she was going on, and I was telling me that like she see a little cyst, and I won't be able to have any more children, and da 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 da, and she wanted to know if I had my children naturally, which yes, I did have my children naturally. And so she wanted to know like if I plan on having more children. I'm like, damn young, yes I do, and stuff. So they had requests to remove that cyst immediately. I remember she gave me a letter and she sent me to another gynecologist, and while I was there on the bed laying down, the gynecologist was talking to me and was scraping it, and yes, they scrape it, they send it to the lab and all of that. It was non-cancerous, thank God for that. But guess what? They have a way, these little cysts, they have a way of growing back and itching itself onto the neck of the womb. But I'm not talking about the cyst today, I'm talking about fibroids. All right, so I kind of did suspect it from back home in Jamaica, but guess what, I wasn't sure because I have normal menstruation. Like from ever since I know myself and I started having menstruation when I was 14 years old, and from ever since I know myself up until having giving birth to my children, guys, my menstruation is just 3 days. It come 3 days and it start dry up, clear up for the 4th day. So I would not think that I have a fibroid situation, because I do not struggle with bleeding. When my menstruation come, it flow normal, it flow regular. I don't have to be changing sanitary napkins one behind one. It's a normal flow. You understand what I'm saying, guys? So yes, yes, for a lot of women it develop in their childbearing years. So fibroids, guys, are combat tumors that are made up of smooth muscle cells and also fibroids connective tissues. All right, and that can develop from the uterine muscle. Yes, and that's why they call them uterine fibroids, because it's developed from the uterine muscles that can be as small as a pea grain and as big as a soccer ball. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, or a little cricket ball, whatever, different on the size, guys. All right, and so guys, some women, they do have a few symptoms, while some have, you understand me, derogative symptoms. All right, disruptive symptoms. And I'm gonna now talk about my symptoms, because I can only talk about my symptoms and not someone else. As I said, women, we are all different, we are all unique in our own way, and so we share our experience different symptoms. Personally for me, I remember there was one point where I was bleeding for almost a month, and I would not stop, and I have to and that's the first time I ever experienced excessive bleeding. I did not know what was happening. I think that I was stressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was having my menstruation and I was just thinking that I am stressed because I was going through some things at the time. Really, guys, yes man, I was going through a little bit of personal issue. So I'm thinking that I am just stressed, guys. Like, sometimes we're so overwhelmed with the things of life. So I'm thinking that I am just stressed out. What is going on? It is just stressed. So I was not taking it up in mind. you know, mark you, I'm going on with my day-to-day life every day and all of these things. I think after a month it stopped. So not thinking anything. I'm just still thinking stress. And I noticed though, guys, that whenever time I have my menstruation, the pain that I feel is unexplainable and also unbearable. Whenever I get my menstruation, guys, I tell us I feel pain. Pain rocks my body, guys. Not even when I'm giving birth. I don't feel this kind of pain. Guys, me tell you something, man. The pain under my abdomen right there, we call it, we Jamaicans say, we don't use the scientific term all the time, under my belly button. Hello? The pain rock me, guys. It feel like my entire belly bottom, like somebody put their hand under there and ripping it out raw. Then it cramp me. I feel cramps from up my upper hips right down to the back of my foot calf them. What me telling you say, it me cramp, you know, guys. Me cramp to the point where me barely can walk. Wicked cramps, man. And how I know now, you know, and that was mainly my symptoms. One night I was at work and they floated me to another floor, and my menstruation came. And mark your guys, whenever times I have that bad flare up, is like the first 2 days of my menstruation. After the 3rd day, the symptoms kind of get mild. But for the first 2 days, oh my God, guys, it's unbearable. I'm not exaggerating. It is unbearable. And so they, you know, I went to work and they float me to this floor, and while they float me there, the pain come because my menstruation was just about coming. And so the pain come, guys. And I say, guys, oh my God, me couldn't move because you know, I'm a patient care technician, and so I go from room to room and I was doing the patient vitals, and it was so hard for me to get around. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, what is this? And the nurse came and they put warm pad, like they make a warm pack, and for me to put there so while I'm moving and stuff like that. Guys, oh my God, the more it is the harder. So it was so bad that I couldn't bear it out, like I couldn't straighten up, I couldn't move from point A to point B. So they said, all right, go to the gynecologist. Not the gynecologist. Not the gynecologist, guys. Go to the emergency. So I went to the emergency, and yes, they'll see me right away. You know, they do my blood pressure. My blood pressure was very high because of the pain. And, you know, they do tests. They do, what you call it now? They do ultrasound. They do MRI, guys. They do all of these tests. They do them. You understand what I'm saying? And so, guys, it diagnosed that I have fibroids, and it was more than one, and at the time it was like 4 point something centimeters. So of course they're going to request to get the fibroids removed. Guys, I'm telling you, I suffered for almost 2 years before they were able to you know, do something about it. Let me tell you something, I suffer, guys. It was so bad to the point where whenever time I have a menstruation, I just cannot go to work for the first 2 days. My gynecologist had to put me on intermittent FMLA leave. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like every time that menstruation comes, guys, I am at the doctor. So I'm taking medication after medication, pain meds after pain meds, not doing anything for me. Oh no, it doesn't help me. Guys, I suffered bitterly for almost 2 long years. Then my gynecologist was saying that, oh, I'm gonna put you on birth control, because what the birth control does now, you know, birth control is sometime after the first treatment that the gynecologist would recommend, just to relieve that discomfort, right? And so for me, I cannot take family planning. I don't know for you ladies out there, comment below and let me know. But personally, me, I cannot take family planning. So the gynecologist said, okay, I am going to prescribe a low dose for you. So yes, guys, the gynecologist decided that, listen, I'm gonna prescribe a low dose for you. As I said, the the birth control, the family planning pills, it just kind of, you know, it helped to relieve you, you know, and to just give you that kind of, you know, relieve some of the discomfort. You understand, guys? So I decided that, all right then, I'm gonna try it. You know, I said I'm gonna try it. Mark you, it is a low dose pill, because also the low dose family planning pill, guys, it does help to, you know, control, you know, heavy bleeding, and it also slow the growth of existing, you know, fibroids. But personally, guys, I cannot take family planning, but then we try it. I do not try it because, you know, of the bleeding issue, because bleeding was never my issue, you know, apart from that one time that I, you know, but, you know, just to prevent existing fibroids from coming. Guys, the birth control never do nothing for me. Nothing it did not do for me, guys. It never do nothing for me. It makes me sick. As long as it was a low dose, you know, and whenever I take it, it's like instead of my stomach feel like it is coming out, you know, I certain food, you know, I can't eat it, you know, and I have an appetite for just eating certain things, like certain sweet food and all of these things. You understand, guys? The journey, you know, is terrible. Guys, if you want to know, you know, how my fibroids was treated, then you have to stay tuned for part 2. I am going to be, you know, telling you in part 2 video, you know, the procedure that I took, you know, how my fibroids was being treated. Guys, if you have not yet subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Do remember to share out the video, guys. Spam up the comment section, guys. Spam. Do remember, guys, that you can also become a member on my channel for exclusive perks. And guys, please, may I beg you, watch the ads. I love and appreciate you guys. Like I always said, peace out, guys. Shalom. Walk good. I am out, guys.